Hello, everyone. Welcome to Travel Week webinars. Today we have very exciting guests from the Mexican Caribbean Tourism Board. Here right now we have Evelyn Pintado, Director of Promotion and Advertising, and she is here today to show us what is new and exciting in the Mexican Caribbean and to give us an overview of all the health and safety protocols that have been implemented since COVID-19 became a reality. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the Q&A box below. At the end of the presentation, we will come back and we will get all of your questions answered. And if you have any technical difficulties, please make yourself known in the chat box and one of our technicians will help you. I'm right now going to pass it on to Evelyn. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, thank you Travel Week for this great opportunity. Thank you for all of you that will be for 1 hour with us. I know that you are very familiar with all the Mexican Caribbean. Now, as we are Quintana Roo Tourism Board or Mexican Caribbean Tourism Board, now we promote 12 destinations. So maybe you are familiar with Cancun and Riviera Maya and Cozumel, but here I'm sure that you will be convinced to visit the other destinations because they are unique. Each one has their own beauty. So let's start. Gabi, please. Okay, as you can see, here we have the Mexican Caribbean of the Quintana Roo state. We are part of the Yucatan Peninsula. We have our main port of entrance is the International Airport of Cancun. And also we have the Cozumel International Airport and we have Chetumal National Airport. If you see these, the number of tourists from last year, it's kind of sad because if we compare with our numbers right now, but I'm sure that we are going to recover very, very fast. Right now, we are receiving more than 150 flights per day. So it's a good numbers. It's important to say that our airport never closed during this pandemic. Since all the COVID-19 began, our airport didn't close. And right now, we have several airlines arriving to our airport. From Canada, we have Transat, Air Canada, and WestJet. Next, please. As I was explaining, we have now 12 destination brands. We have the two umbrella brands, is Riviera Maya and Costa Maya. Cancun, Tulum, Bacalar, Cozumel, Isla Mujeres, Holbox, they are beautiful islands in the north of Cancun. And also we have the newest destination is Costa Mujeres. Mayacan is where you can find all the Mayan communities and the interaction with them and amazing experiences for people that are looking for something different, less crowded, more natural, like bird watching. And I will explain later more about this beautiful destination. As I explained, we have the 3 international airports, 4 cruise ship terminals. We have Mahahual, the cruise port, and of course, Cozumel. Next, please. Quintana Roo has Mexican Caribbean has more than 900 kilometers of coastline. We have 17 blue flag beaches and more than 6,000 cenotes. I don't know if you have been in a cenote, it's a beautiful experience. They're the underground rivers. And we have more than 25 natural and amusement parks. Also, we have everything for the meetings industry. Amazing spots for the weddings and romance. The venues are amazing. The Trash the Dress is becoming very famous. Also the underwater weddings in Cozumel, also they are very famous, and with the beautiful sunset of Isla Mujeres, for example, is amazing for weddings too. Bacalar in the south of our state also is becoming very, very popular to have a honeymoon or the wedding, small weddings. We have more than 10 archaeological sites all over the state, 15 golf courses, and amazing spas with all the Mayan treatments and all the ceremonies. The Temazcal that is becoming also very famous in all the area of Riviera Maya. Also, we have 5 biosphere reserves, 5 national parks, 6 flora and fauna protection areas, and also we have the Cancun Biosphere Reserve. The next, please. Okay, let's start with Cancun. I know that you're very familiar with this beautiful destination. The hotel zone is, in fact, it's an island. So you can see the Mexican Caribbean from the one side and the other, the lagoon, the Nichupte Lagoon, where you can find several options for restaurants. Imagine looking at the sunset with amazing dinners, or also have nightclubs. The bars are amazing experience in all the area. Also, we have the Musa, the underground for snorkeling and diving. Also, we have the Maya Museum. We have shopping centers. We have the spectacular, the world-class tourist infrastructure. We have more than 190 hotels. Right now, I will explain later, but normally we have more than 37 hotel rooms. Now they are operating just the 30% of the capacity of each hotel. Since June 8th, they are opening and still are opening several hotels in all the area. We have excellent air connectivity, as I mentioned before. And also, near the area of Cancun, it's very easy to go to Isla Mujeres, to go all the way to the south to visit Puerto Morelos and Isla Holbox. And I will explain later. This is the Nichupte Lagoon, where you can experience amazing water activities. We have, as I mentioned, gastronomic options, entertainment options too. We have the newest park of Xcaret company near the international airport called Shabach. For people that is looking for extreme adventure, this is the best option if you don't want to go all the way around to Riviera Maya. Also, as I mentioned, we have 4 diamond and 5 diamond hotels. And obviously we have the Mayan culture. The shopping centers, I mentioned, we have beautiful, beautiful open air shopping centers downtown and in the hotel zone. If you want to go all around and don't stay just at the resort, we have thrilling water activities, the weddings and romance, as I mentioned, and also for golf lovers, we have 7 golf courses. Next, please. This is our newest destination, is Costa Mujeres in the north of Cancun. If you have clients that maybe they have visited several times Cancun and they want to experience something new, less crowded, this is the best option. Also from Costa Mujeres, you can go it's very easy to cross to Isla Mujeres, to visit El Meco, this archaeological site. This is 30 minutes away from the airport, 20 minutes away from Cancun Hotel Zone. It stands out due to these beautiful surroundings, the mangrove sand dunes, and obviously our white sand beaches and water. This is exclusive resorts, which place it as one of the most relaxing destinations. Some of the hotels that you can find there is the Atelier, Secrets Playa Mujeres, it's adults only, also the TRS and Palladium. and several others. As the main attractions, also we have one golf course, Isla Blanca Beach, and as I mentioned, the Meco Archaeological Site. It's a small archaeological site. Atelier Hotel is the one that you can see the picture at your right. It's a beautiful, beautiful view. And also they have one section for adults only and another for families. Okay, from Costa Mujeres or from Cancun, we have several spots where you can take the ferry or you can take the boat to go to Isla Mujeres. This is a small island, beautiful island with a bohemian atmosphere. I highly recommend that you can go and pass just during the day for a beach day, or maybe rent a golf car and go all around. It's a very small island. Or also we have amazing hotel boutiques that you can stay like maybe 1-2 nights. It's worth it. It's a charming island of 7 kilometers long. It's a magic town, Pueblo Mágico, full of romantic and relaxing vibes. It's the perfect place to enjoy some of the most exciting water activities. We have the El Garrafón Park for family. I highly recommend it for family. And great natural riches as the Mayan vestige and culture. It has more than 60 hotels. One of my favorite spots is the Punta Sur. And also when you can see the goddess Ixchel, the sanctuary. And it's the pictures from there is the highest point of the island. It's beautiful. Okay, if you can see the map, we can go all the way to the south. Like from Cancun, it's like 15-20 minutes by car, and you can find Puerto Morelos. Puerto Morelos, even that was a small fisherman village, now it still has the bohemian atmosphere. It's small, however, it has more than 60 hotels. It has, it's an adventure destination. It has a route of the cenotes route, more than 6-7 cenotes that you can still go and experience each one of them. It has natural wonders such as mangroves and jungle and cenotes. Also, we have the National Reef Park of Puerto Morelos. That's why this area is amazing for snorkeling and also for scuba diving. You can find several companies offering those tours. I did it like 4 times in my life, and it's beautiful to snorkeling in that area. You can find in Puerto Morelos, in the main downtown area, a lot of artisans, a lot of bohemian restaurants. It's very popular, the fishing, and also by night, you can find a lot of small restaurants, Italian, Argentinian, and even that, as I explained, it's a small village. You can feel all the atmosphere of relaxing, and everybody knows everybody, and it's different destination, but it has its own charm. Now, more to the south, we arrived to Riviera Maya. We have more than 120 kilometers of white sand beaches too. And here in Riviera Maya, we have, we say that it's the heart of Riviera Maya, it's Playa del Carmen. And also we have Tulum. Riviera Maya, it's a tourist destination that has it all. Beautiful beaches, the archaeological sites, amazing cenotes, as I explained, are the underground rivers, the wonderful underwater caves, exciting parks, and of course, great gastronomy and amazing spas. Just in Riviera Maya, we have more than 48,000 rooms. That means more than 400 hotels in all the area. Normally, people always ask me, I want to go to Riviera Maya. Which hotel do you recommend? It depends. It depends what are you looking for. If you're looking for just know the area, don't stay at a big complex, because if you're going to be outside knowing the area, maybe taking some tours, you're not going to really enjoy the hotels. So I recommend to spend at least 2 nights in a small hotel, maybe in Playa del Carmen, and then go to a big hotel where you can, during the day, you can practice golf or maybe a spa. What I love of this area is that Riviera Maya has everything and for everybody. If you go with your family, if you go with friends, maybe celebrating the bachelor party or maybe honeymoon. So for every budget and every kind of hotel, the big hotels, all inclusive, or maybe just the European or eco-chic hotels. We have everything for everyone. Next, please. This is our most representative archaeological site, is Tulum. And this is the castle. It's one of the most important structures of the archaeological site. Also, we have Tulum village, where I highly recommend to try some of the restaurants, the small restaurants with the local people. We have a spa, we have wellness centers, we have the high-end hotels with the Mayan ceremony and the Mayan massage, with all this mix of the melipona bee, honey, and you know, the Mayan treatments are very unique experience in this area. We have the nature and amusement parks as Xcaret, Explore, Xel-Há, Actunchen, Cantunchi. I don't expect that you remember all these names. I just want to give you the best tips of this area, because it's more than Xel-Há, more than Xcaret. There are a lot of underground rivers that I truly recommend that you know this area, because sometimes, oh yes, I visit Riviera Maya several times and I know I know very well the area. No, we have, every day we have new activities, new openings, so it's really worth it to try another entertainment options. We have Joya in Vidanta Hotel. We have also Rausha in Catalonia. We have also the gastronomic experiences with the Mayan gastronomy, the 7 golf courses, and of course Tulum and Cobá, the stunning archaeological sites. Tulum, even that I think that is the most famous archaeological site of this area. I also recommend to visit Cobá. It's just 40 kilometers from Tulum, and it's worth it. Is the Nahochmul pyramid is the only pyramid that you can still climb, and all the area around the Cobá archaeological site you can find a lot of Mayan communities and also several cenotes. Also from Playa del Carmen, I want to mention that we have the 5th Avenue, that is a very famous pedestrian street, where it's a meeting point after spending the day at the beach or maybe taking some tours. You can have there the meeting point where you can find several restaurants, coffee shops, and bars. And also Tulum has one of the best nightlife. Is different than Cancun, different than Playa del Carmen. As I said at the beginning, each destination has its own charm. Here are some of the examples of Tulum hotel zone. You can see on the right, Sahau. It's a very famous sculpture. Papaya Playa, I think that's in the middle. And Playa Karin, Playa del Carmen, when you can rent a bicycle and go all around the area. In Riviera Maya, as I explained, you can find the high complex resorts, the all-inclusive, and also the eco-chic hotels, cabanas. In Tulum, normally you won't find all-inclusive resorts. They are European plan, but it's worth it. Sometimes per night you will spend like 300 or 400 per night, but it's worth it because there are some hotels in Tulum that they are very unique. Next, please. So I was explaining that the 5th Avenue, just in Playa del Carmen, we have more than 270 hotels. And as I said, for every budget. The Mayan culture, the cenotes. That's also, we have Rio Secreto. There's another amusement park. Next, please. This excellent view of all the archaeological sites. It's an example of the Eco-Chic hotels. That's Papaya Playa. That's in the picture. That, for example, in your left, the picture on the left is the Quinto. That's a restaurant that it's, and don't think that it's Photoshop. It's like that. It's you are in there with an amazing view of surrounded by nature. That's an example of the Mayan ceremony massage. And from Playa del Carmen, we can go to Isla Cozumel. For Isla Cozumel, it's like 30, 40-minute ride. We have 2 companies doing all the transfers since the morning to the night. And every 30 minutes, you can go from Playa del Carmen to Cozumel. And I highly recommend to spend minimum 3 nights in Cozumel. Don't think that it's because just an island and you will just have the water activities. No, Cozumel has a lot to offer. We have a small archaeological site, San Gervasio. Obviously our beautiful beaches and sunsets, because remember that between Cozumel and Riviera Maya, we have the 2nd largest coral reef, the Mesoamerican reef. So that's why this area is amazing for diving and snorkeling. This is the largest island in the Mexican Caribbean, has 48 kilometers long. We have 1 golf course, and just in this island, we have more than 4,000 rooms. The main attractions are El Cielo, Colombia Reef, Palacan Reef, Punta Sur. It's beautiful Punta Sur, Isla de la Pasión. It's imagine a small island inside an island. It's the best location for weddings. I went like 3 years ago to a Mayan ceremony at Isla Pasión, and it was a beautiful experience. Also, we have the Chancanaf Park. El Cielo is one of my favorite reefs. The bottom of the sea is full of starfish. It's a unique experience in this area. Also, Cozumel has a convention center if you're interested in the meetings, my segment. And as I explained before, Cozumel is also very famous for weddings and the romance. Now we go to the south, to Mayacan. Mayacan is where all the Mayan communities are. We have unique experiences in this area. That picture you can see is Muyil archaeological site. I love this area because it's less crowded. This is a protected area. So it's very, the people that is taking care of these tours are the local people, and they can speak even several languages. Tour with them, with a Mayan guide, is amazing experience. This is very popular between the European visitors because you are surrounded by the nature. For bird watching is amazing. And also you can interact with the Mayan communities. You can have lunch with them. You can see how they cook, how for the chewing gum community, they show you how to prepare the chewing gum. So they're very, very unique experiences. Remember that in all this area is the Siancan biosphere. So that's why this area is protected. These are some of the destinations. I don't expect that you remember all these names, just to let you know that we have this amazing area for, and this is not for everyone. The tourists that go to Cancun or Playa del Carmen, it's very different. The people that want these unique experiences, it's very, very specific. Next, please. This is one of the Muyil canals. I love to work with the community tours company. The owner are all the Mayan communities, and they work with the quality and the service. Everything is amazing with them. They take care a lot of our visitors. If we go all the way to the south, now we arrive to Grand Costa Maya. Grand Costa Maya, it's a beautiful region with exuberant nature, lagoon canals, mangroves, and history, culture, and all the mix of all the archaeological sites. And this is very relaxing. Grand Costa Maya is from Mahahual, Bacalar, and Chetumal. Mahahual is a cruise port. It's a small fisherman village. And also is where you can find the Xcalac. Next, please. This is where it's located, Mahahual. It's a small fisherman village. It's located less than 2 hours away from Chetumal. Chetumal is the capital of our state. Just in Mahahual, it has more than 40 hotels for people that is looking for just to relax. It's very calm beaches, and also I highly recommend to spend at least 2 nights. If you have clients that go to a cruise and one of the ports is Mahahual, recommend that there are a lot of archaeological sites near the area, not just to stay at the beach. There are a lot of things to see near Mahahual. These are some of the attractions. Xcalac, as I say, is a wide marine diversity for people that loves to dive and snorkeling. Also, we have the biggest atoll reef, the Chinchorro Bank Biosphere Reserve. Next, please. And then near Mahahual, we find Bacalar. I know that sometimes it's confusing because we have a lot of destinations, but Bacalar is unique because it's a lagoon. It's not the Caribbean Sea. And don't think that this is Photoshop. The color of the lagoon, it's like that. That's why we say that it's the 7-color lagoon. Also, it's surrounded by cenotes. We have the cenote azul, that is one of the most famous, and it's one of my favorites. Also, we have the Bacalar Rapids. It's like one of the best attractions for the children. And the Pirates Canal, and also we have the Fort of San Felipe. You have the most amazing view from the Fort of San Felipe of all the lagoon. Also, Bacalar, as Tulum, is and Isla Mujeres is a pueblo mágico, and it's located 30 minutes away from Chetumal. Just in Bacalar, we have more than 1,000 rooms, and you can find eco-chic hotels, cabanas next to the lagoon. As I explained before, Bacalar is becoming very famous for weddings and honeymoons. You have the perfect combination of natural, historic, and cultural attractions. See, as I say, don't think that it's Photoshop. The color of the lagoon, it's like that. And finally, we arrived to Chetumal. Is the capital city of our state. I recommend to spend at least three nights, and you can see all around the area. You can live the experience of having the best fish in Calderitas that is near it's like just 9 kilometers away from Chetumal, has the best gastronomy, and also you can interact with the local people. We have in Chetumal more than 70 hotels. Also, we have the Mayan Culture Museum and the Cocodrilo Dorado Cenote, located just 100 kilometers away from Chetumal. That's Daniel, our famous manatee that lives in the Chetumal Bay. And also, if you spend the night in Chetumal, is where you can also have the opportunity to see all around attractions like Shulja Lagoon, Waipish, and the Hondo River. Also, Chetumal has a convention center, also for your meetings and events. And the Bahia Boulevard is the picture that you can see in the bottom. It's a perfect place to walk and enjoy the sunsets. And also it's called the Sanctuary of the Manatee. It's a protected area. These are the archaeological sites that maybe you're not familiar and you didn't know that are located in the south part of our state. Oxtanca, Chacchoven, Cojunlich, Sibanche, and Quinixna. And they are very near the area of Chetumal, and also some of them are near Mahahual area. So it's worth it. They are not as famous as Tulum and Coba, but each one has its own charm, the magic, and it's worth it. In Cojunlich, we have the very famous Templo of los Mascarones. So each one has its own beauty. It's worth it. And if you have clients that maybe they have visited several times Tulum or Coba, and they love culture, this is a perfect combination. Exquisite gastronomy and culture with the Mayan community's interaction. Next, please. Now, I want to explain, because I know there are a lot of questions about the Clean and Safe Check certification and all the protocols once you arrive to the Mexican Caribbean. The Secretary of Tourism of Quintana Roo, in collaboration with the State Health Department, since May 18, created the Mexican Caribbean Clean and Safe Check certification. And we are very proud to say that today, more than 6,000 companies have already applied for the certificate. And this certification is available to hotels and resorts, water and amusement parks, golf courses, spas, travel agencies, car rental companies, transportation, and tour operators. So the commitment has been very, since the beginning, amazing. The certification consists over 250 health and safety guidelines companies must meet. Once companies meet the criteria, they will be accredited with a certificate in digital format and online via the official website of the Secretary of Tourism and us, the Quintana Roo Tourism Board. This certificate will be valid through December 31st, and it follows all the guidelines of the WTTC and the CDC, I'm sorry. Also, we are proud to share that we were the first of the 5 destinations who received the safety stamp of the WTTC. They launched the world's first ever global safety and hygiene stamp. Now, we are proud to say that each one of our destinations, they receive already the Safe Travel stamp. These are some of examples of our artworks of our campaign with the stamp of the Safe Travels. Also, for the Secretary of Tourism, they created the Guest Assist app. So everything you want to know about COVID-19, or if you have any issue with your documents, anything that you need, any help, as soon as you arrive to the Mexican Caribbean, you can download the app of Guest Assist, and you will receive any help that you need, okay? So this is very important for you. If you have any symptoms of the COVID, but also for another issues like the documents, maybe that you lost your passport, they will help you. Since this COVID-19 began, for our governor, it was very important 3 main goals: our people, our jobs, and the promotion of the tourism, because as you know, the 80% of all the state, we live from the tourism. So he creates this traffic light gradual opening. And also, these are the international airport safety protocols. So you feel safe. Once you're here, you will see that they are taking temperature, they are sanitizing all the time, all the questionnaires, the risk and factors identification in travelers, and also they are taking care of all the workers. These are some examples of what's Azur doing. This is a company that manage the Cancun International Airport and Cozumel employees mitigation measures, social distancing, traveler risk factors questionnaire, and the temperature screening. They are always asking if we are asking for COVID test. No, we are not asking any COVID test. It's mandatory to use the mask. Yes. They are going to ask you for the public transportation, supermarkets, in almost in restaurants, everywhere they are going to ask you to use the mask. These are some of the reopening tourist attractions. As you can see, since June 15, they start opening. And now, why visit the Mexican Caribbean? Well, we have the wonderful destinations. We have for everyone the unique travel experiences. While maybe you want to go to the spa, or maybe you just want to visit and interact with the Mayan communities, or maybe just to relax at your resort. We have a wide range of lodging options, the best gastronomy, and as I always say, I think that the best that we have is our Mexican hospitality. That's why we will see in our statistics that our visitors, they are coming back every year. So that's why I say that the best that we have is our Mexican hospitality. Next, please. Now, I'm very proud to announce you that 2 weeks ago, we launched our Mexican Caribbean e-learning program. This is something that a lot of travel agents were asking for. This is an online e-learning program where you can train, and it's available in 6 different languages. These are divided in 2 parts, and you can certificate after the training sessions. You will you will answer some questions, and then you will receive the certification. And the surprise is that we are working right now to decide how we'll operate, but we want to coordinate with our PR area to invite some of our travel agents that have been certificated the next year. So follow our social media, because we will be communicating all these new experiences for the certification. In the certification program, you will find the 12 destination information. You can, as I say, this is in 6 languages. And these are our social media. Also, each destination has its own social media. If you're interested in a specific destination, also we have it, okay? Also, it's very important to share with you that in our website, there's a COVID information link. And also you can find our destination guide, also in different languages. And always you can get in touch with us if you need video, if you need image gallery, or specific questions for your groups or your clients. You can always get in touch with us. And now, just to show you a little bit of what I have explained of these 12 destinations, I want to share with you our amazing video. Also, we're going to share the link.
This is Mexico. This is the Caribbean. This is the Mexican Caribbean. Two worlds full of excitement. Turquoise waters and white sandy beaches, ancient Mayan culture, breathtaking cenotes, exotic islands, stunning underground rivers and caverns, beautiful lagoons, tropical jungle, colorful reefs, picturesque towns, and majestic archaeological sites. The place to find the best of Mexico and the best of the Caribbean, where two worlds meet in one soul with the same synchronized rhythm and vibrant scenarios. Imagine yourself diving at an underwater art museum, learning about ancient Mayan rituals in a cenote, trying the best food fusions at unique and unexpected places, discovering amazing underwater rivers, exploring around Mayan vestiges hidden in the jungle. In the Mexican Caribbean, you will live unique experiences. Get a warm welcome from the locals. Reconnect yourself with a purifying mystical ceremony. Discover all shades of blue while kayaking in a lagoon, swimming in a cenote, or scuba diving in the ocean. Enjoy an epic night with your friends, experiencing our exciting nightlife. Find the true Mexican vibe and get inspired by our charming towns. And get to know our amazing wildlife. Relax. Get ready to be surprised. This can only happen here. This is Mexico. This is the Caribbean. This is the Mexican Caribbean, the best of two worlds.
What do you think? I hope that I convince you to visit us very, very soon. Well, that's it on my presentation. I see that there are some questions, so Devon, whatever you want.
Yes. Hi, Evelyn. Thank you so much. That was great. That was a really inspiring presentation. I think we all want to go to Mexico now. We'll have to circulate the video link because it's such a nice video and it was showing a little choppy, at least over my internet connection. So we'll do that. Now let's also take a moment to introduce Gabriela Brimont. She works with you. She's the promotions assistant at Mexican Caribbean Tourism Board. How are you there? Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so we do have a few questions from the agents. Agents, I just want to remind you, if you want to ask a question, type it in the question and answer box now, and we're going to go through them. So
Okay.
The first question I have for you too is this seaweed that was washing up on shore. Is this still a problem this year?
Well, the sargassum or the seaweed, first we have to understand that it's a natural phenomenon. It's not just for the Mexican Caribbean. And the government, the state government with the hoteliers, they are working very hard every day cleaning our beaches. So someday you can wake up and see the beautiful beach, and the next day you will find seaweed. So it's difficult to say yes, and I guarantee that this area is going to be free of seaweed. So it's difficult, but the good news is that now, since I saw the pictures this morning, because we are monitoring every day all the areas, it's clean. We have also in Facebook. I highly recommend to follow this page of Monitoreo de Sargazo, that even that it's in Spanish, you will see a map with all the colors, all the area, saying exactly the amount of seaweed. So until this morning, I can tell you that we are clean. However, last week it was affecting the Playa del Carmen area, but just like some parts of. So in general, it's clean.
Okay, that website sounds very helpful. We'll circulate that to the agents as well. The next question is, Where's the best destination to send clients that are interested in adventure and eco touring?
Well, for example, one of my favorites is Mayacán, but don't expect that you will find luxury or high-end restaurants. No. That's why I say it depends what they're looking for. So maybe if they can stay in the Tulum area in a big complex, and maybe they can book a tour to visit the Siancan area, for me it's a perfect option for ecotouring and be surrounded by the nature. Also, in Riviera Maya, near the Playa del Carmen destination, we have Explore. That's amazing and very fun park, and the food is amazing. Also, we had that Explore, you can find zip lining. What else? The archaeological sites, obviously Coba, where you can go all around the archaeological site by walking, or also you can rent a bike. And for me, it was really a spiritual experience, because you are surrounded by the trees and of the jungle, and also you can interact with the Mayan community. So it depends, what are you looking for? So we have several options.
Okay, great. Are the archaeological sites open now with COVID? Are they closed, and what do they look like? Is there social distancing? Are people having to wear masks?
They are closed, but we expect that, I missed to say that with the traffic light system that implemented the governor since the beginning of COVID-19, each Thursday, we have he gives a conference through Facebook saying how is going to be the traffic light for the next week. So now we are in the orange color. That means that some areas are not open, like for example, the beach. If you don't have a hotel reservation, for example, for us as locals, it's not permitted to go to the beach until we are in yellow. So the 30% of the capacity of each hotel it's open as some of the attractions, but the social distancing is for the activities in exteriors, okay? We expect for the conference from today, from the governor, that we will be in yellow next week, hopefully. And the archaeological sites, also we are expecting that as soon as we are in yellow, they will open. Obviously, following all the protocols of safety.
Can you just repeat what the rules are for Canadians arriving in Mexico?
There are no rules. We are not asking COVID test or no. I know that the government of Canada is asking for a quarantine as soon as they go back to the country, but in Mexico we are not any restrictions for the Canadian. As soon as they arrive to our airport, they have to follow, for example, the temperature screening and the questionnaire, and that's it.
Okay. We have a question here from an agent. I'm not sure this actually applies. What's the protocol for quarantining between the different destinations? But I think you just said that there is no quarantine. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah, that's correct. But I think that is asking between the different destinations. Like if you are in Tulum and you want to go to Playa del Carmen, I don't know if it's asking that, but yeah, there's no restrictions. If you are driving and you are with another person or 2 or 3 people, it's mandatory to use the mask. Okay, so that's the only thing that we, and also for the public transportation, the state government has a special area that is giving some inspections to see if the public transportation is following all the protocols. That is, that certain number of people is only allowed to be at the public transportation bus or maybe van and taxis, and that's it. Okay.
Okay. And what is social distancing like on the beaches?
I can say because I haven't been since March, but what I know is that each hotel has its own protocol of safety and social distancing. And I will tell you next week, because now there's like a pilot program for Playa del Carmen I think that will begin in today, August 20, I think, yeah. And they will start to open three public beaches in Playa del Carmen as a like experiment how it's going to work. That's what I know. But I think that it's not allowed to be more than 4 people together, and no alcohol, and there are some rules.
Okay.
I highly recommend that before arriving to your hotel to check their website, because each hotel, even that they have the certification from the state, they have also their own protocols and certifications from another companies, and each one has specific protocols.
And are you able to leave the resorts and go on excursions?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I think that is the last question. There's a few comments here about how much everyone loves Mexico, so I think we're all looking forward to come back. Evelyn or Gabriela, do you have any final comments for the agents?
No, I just expect that that don't panic. Let's travel. Just be careful, be safe, follow all the protocols wherever you go. But obviously, I hope that your first trip outside of Canada is the Mexican Caribbean, because we have a lot of things to offer, to show you and to share with you. And also we are ready and we are waiting for you.
Thank you so much. Evelyn, Gabriela, we really appreciate you joining us here today. That was a very informative hour. Thank you so much. Thanks from all the agents. And agents, we look forward to seeing you on the next Travel Week webinar. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Devon. Thank you, Travel Week. Megan, thank you to all of you. Bye.